This is the deadliest animal in the world. Mosquitoes kill hundreds of thousands of people each year. The most vulnerable people, children, pregnant women. No other bite kills more humans or makes more of us sick. So what makes a mosquito's bite so effective? For starters, they're motivated. Only females bite us. They need blood to make eggs. And a pool of water for their babies to hatch in. Even a piece of trash can hold enough. At first glance, it looks simple, this mosquito digging her proboscis into us. But the tools she's using here are sophisticated. First, a protective sheath retracts. See it bending back? If you look at a mosquito's head under a microscope, you can see what that sheath protects. And inside there are 6 needles. 2 of them have tiny teeth. She uses those to saw through the skin. They're so sharp, you can barely feel her pushing. These other 2 needles hold the tissues apart while she works. From under the skin, you can see her probing, looking for a blood vessel. Receptors on the tip of one of her other needles pick up on chemicals that our blood vessels exude naturally and guide her to it. Then she uses this same needle like a straw. As her gut fills up, she separates water from the blood and squeezes it out. See that drop? That frees up space to stuff herself with more nutritious red blood cells. With another needle, she spits chemicals into us. They get our blood flowing more easily and give us itchy welts afterwards. And sometimes, before she pries herself away, she leaves a parting gift in her saliva. A virus or a parasite that can sicken or kill us. There's nothing in it for her. The viruses and parasites are just hitching a ride. But this is what makes mortal enemies out of us and mosquitoes. They take our blood. Sometimes we take theirs. But often not soon enough. Good, you're still there. These are the larvae of Culex pipiens, aka the common house mosquito here in California. Gross, right? Well, you can avoid them by emptying your rain gutters, pet water dishes too. While you're at it, subscribe. We have so many more science videos coming your way. See you next time.
Mosquitoes go through 4 stages of development in their lives. They undergo complete metamorphosis. Culex mosquitoes lay their eggs on the surface of fresh water, or in areas that will be temporarily wet, like floodplains. The eggs float alone, or in groups that look like rafts. Eggs laid during winter can survive to hatch in the spring. Mosquito eggs hatch into larvae. The larvae live at the surface of the water and breathe through a tube. As the larvae grow, they shed their skin a few times. If mosquito larvae need to hide from predators, they can swim and dive below the water's surface. Mosquito larvae live a few days to a few weeks before they turn into pupae. They stop feeding just before they turn into pupae. The pupae live at the water's surface and breathe through 2 small tubes. Mosquito pupae do not eat, but they are active. They tumble below the surface of the water when disturbed. They remain in the pupal stage anywhere from 1 to a few days, depending on the water temperature. While inside the pupa, the larva transforms into an adult. The adult breaks out of the pupal case and crawls onto the surface of the water. It rests while its exoskeleton hardens. Later, it crawls to a safe place out of the water and spreads its wings out to dry to prepare for life on land. The mosquito is now a flying land insect. Adult mosquitoes mate to produce eggs for the next generation. Adult female mosquitoes can live from many days to weeks, while adult male mosquitoes usually live just a few days after they mate. This is a mosquito belonging to the Culicidae family. It weighs about 2 to 2.5 milligrams. That is about the weight of a pinhead. All the mosquito families belong to the insect order called Diptera, which includes flies, mosquitoes, midges, and gnats. One of the most distinctive features of the adult mosquito is the single pair of wings. Mosquitoes are well known for their role in spreading diseases, such as the West Nile virus. They are annoying pests to humans, livestock, birds, and other vertebrate animals. Female adult mosquitoes need a diet of blood so they can produce eggs. They pierce the skin of a vertebrate animal and suck the blood into their abdomen through their proboscis. They find prey by using their eyes, by detecting heat from animal and human bodies, by sensing light, and by attraction to certain chemicals. Male adult mosquitoes have short mouthparts and eat plant nectar. Males do not feed on blood. Mosquito larvae are filter feeders. They strain small particles of organic matter, such as bacteria and other microorganisms, from the water. Because of their high numbers, mosquito larvae, pupae, and adults are important food for fish, birds, and invertebrate populations that live in their ecosystem.
No insect is responsible for more deaths than mosquitoes. They carry the microorganism that causes malaria. This pest only needs a little deposit of water where to lay hundreds of eggs in just a few days. The eggs adhere to each other thanks to a sticky coating, forming a little raft that will not sink and dry out due to its direct contact with the water.